your Steam
make
Deck,
them
Mike.
solid points.
Just bring your Steam Deck.
Ooh.
Oh,
Download
right.
your whole Steam library, and we'll go from there.
There's an idea.
So tonight's another special episode of the Past Control Podcast. So we're just going to get right into this mess. Welcome, everyone, to the Past Controller Podcast, a show where a couple of best friends talk about the latest in video games and nerd culture. Sometimes we have guests. Sometimes we talk about Mike's imaginary Steam Deck too much. Either way, we have a new episode for you each and every week. As always, I'm your host, Brenden Groom, and joining me on this lovely Friday evening is the anime senpai himself, Mr. Michael Desir. Mike, how are you this evening?
I mean, I'm all right.
Also joining us is the cyberpunk sicko Todd Gary.
Go, baby.
Todd, how are you doing tonight?
Yo, I'm ready to get some points. Some points.
And rounding us out this special evening is the Disney daddy himself, triple entendre. Don't even ask me how. Dominic 40. Dom, how are you doing tonight?
I'm here.
Over under. What do you think the earliest Mike gets up on vacation is this week?
The earliest, 9 o'clock.
Is Mike notorious for not getting up?
That's the
Is he
earliest.
notorious
Okay,
for like
okay.
not
That's
waking
the
up early?
earliest. Yeah.
What do you
You have to
think?
understand.
what-
I wake up. I just choose not to get out of bed most of the time. I'm just like, I'm gonna lay here. I got nothing to do.
Yeah.
all right, for the
I
definition
probably
of
won't get out of bed until 9.
the definition here of get up is Mike is ready to leave his hotel
Wake up.
room.
But are you gonna all leave without him, and he's gonna have to meet you guys there? Is that how it's gonna work? I'm assuming that's
Most
how it's gonna
likely.
work, right?
Yeah.
Bro, you don't want to be with the group, man? What the fucking? Wait, where are you staying? What resort are you staying at?
What's the hotel number?
Yeah.
I need to remember to bring.
What's your flight number, Mike?
We're
Every
staying.
single time
We're staying at Port Orleans. That's where we're staying.
Is that connected to the monorail, or did we already talk about this?
No, it's on the boat.
Okay.
Oh shit! You taking a ferry to Disney?
Oh, it's right in front of me. I think I need to remember to bring this with me, right?
I don't know what you're showing.
Is that condom? You should put that
I
in
would.
condom.
I would make sure you have it in your wallet.
Okay.
What
You
is
could
it?
add it to download the app, and you can put it on your phone too.
Okay. Now I don't know where my wallet is, so this is gonna be a whole other thing.
Whole other thing.
I can't help you with that.
Anyways, a couple of quick housekeeping things, and then we're going to get right into this episode. This episode of the Past Control Podcast is, of course, sponsored by our good friends at Goodnight Fatty. If you're in the Salem, Massachusetts area or the North Shore of Massachusetts on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday evening, you want yourself something hot, something sweet, something tasty, something fresh out of the oven, you can head on down to 1 Washington Square, get yourself a delicious fatty. And if you're unaware of what a fatty is, you can check them out on social media at Goodnight Fatty and at Good Morning Chubby. And let me tell you, you will not be disappointed. When you do head down, let them know. Pass the Controller sent you. Other little bit of housekeeping news. I recorded another episode earlier this week, yesterday. In fact, if you're watching us right now or listening somehow on Friday, when I probably will not post this, I recorded a special spoiler cast for Soul Hackers 2, where we also chat about just Atlas JRPGs in general and kind of, our overall thoughts on where things are going post Persona 5 Royal, post Soul Hackers 2. So definitely check that out. It's got an amazing group of guests on, including Lucas White from Prima Games, Michael Hyam from Fanbyte, and of course, Cameron Hawkins, who is currently freelancing and most recently has stuff up on Fanbyte and IGN. So check out all their stuff. Go follow those people, and definitely check out that episode if you're into Soul Hackers and or JRPGs, specifically of the Atlas variety. Last bit of housekeeping news. I will be streaming tomorrow, Saturday, October 22nd, for an unspecified amount of time, but normally goes about 10 to 12 hours. So we're raising money for myasthenia gravis. You can tune in to that at twitch.tv/passcontroller. You can share that on social media, let people know. If you can donate, that's great. If you can donate your time by hopping in the stream, that's also fantastic. If you can't do either of those things, just boost it in on social media to get more eyeballs on it is also very beneficial. So appreciate any help you can do to support that charity effort. We are just over $1,000, and the goal tomorrow is to reach 3,000. So help us hit that goal. help us smash that goal. And let's have a
What
couple of.
are you going to start it with? What are you going to start with?
I don't know. You want me to tease that out right now? The morning, it will probably be something a little light, something a little,
What time are you starting it?
10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Competitive Overwatch to start the fucking day.
Are you
Let's
up?
go.
Are you up in Overwatch ready at 10 a.m.? I mean, I could do
No,
that.
I
There you
wouldn't.
go.
I wouldn't.
Little
I wouldn't-
10 a.m. Competitive.
Yeah, 10 a.m.
I'm sure
competitive.
that's a good crowd.
Yeah.
oh God, yeah. Don't play Overwatch in the morning. I've played recently. It's not good in the
Yeah,
mornings.
I wouldn't do that. There will probably be
Yeah,
some
it's fine.
Overwatch at some point. There'll probably be some Fortnite at some point, but there'll be some single
Fortnite
player
Mares
stuff.
is up.
Oh, is it live?
Fortnite Mares is live.
Oh, so they'll definitely make the rotation tomorrow. It'll be a blend of new and old. I'll probably play some Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope at some point, but mix in a bunch of different things. If Mike decides to scoot on over, brave the crowds, and make his way over here, could be some in-house multiplayer shenanigans. Maybe a couple of Cutwaters flowing. Who knows? Who the fuck knows?
Yo,
So-
let's both buy fucking Gotham Knights. We'll play some co-op. It'll be like
There you
playing
go.
Balan Wonderland.
I
all over
will.
again.
I will happily buy Gotham Knights in about a month when it's on sale for $30. So take it to the bank.
Again, one of you guys can come by and pick it out of my mailbox if you want.
Anyways, that'll just about do it for housekeeping. Oh, actually, one last thing on housekeeping. This is just a housekeeping full episode. The PDC Movie Club pick for October is Dommy's Double Feature. That's Dom's new fucking name is Dommy Double Feature, because I feel like every
There you go.
4 months is a double feature, where we're going to watch Shrek the Musical and 1986 version of Little Shop of Horrors, which is just the version that has that one
Rick
guy
Moranis.
in it, Rick Moranis. So we're watching both of those. There's some scheduling conflicts, so normally that episode will be the last episode of the month. It will probably be the first week of November or very close to that. So look for that to show up at some point early November. So check out those movies if you want to hear us talk about those two movies. So without further ado, I figured since the next week and a half is going to be kind of chaotic with Halloween, some vacation stuff and whatnot, what better thing to do today than to pump up these point charts? Let me pull up the scoreboard here. Let me just take a little peek. So if you're new to the show, if this happens to be your first episode, welcome to the chaos. Every episode we end with a game we like to call What's in the Box. We're not going to play What's in the Box today. We're going to instead have a whole episode of shenanigans, trivia questions, other things that the panel here must provide an answer for. And
What's the place with all the stuff on the wall?
Shenanigans?
Ooh.
and there are points up for grabs. There will be a lot of opportunities here for these standings to potentially change drastically. As it stands for the year, Dom is sitting pretty at 54. Todd not too far behind at 45. Mike just behind that at 34. I got a couple of stumps.
I would do way better if you just fucking picked anything besides Nintendo games, but it's fine. It's fine.
yeah.
I'm not complaining. I'm not.
Todd famously does not get the Xbox games either. There's some guest points on the board, but today I think we're in for some shakeups. I think we got some interesting things on the table. I broke this up into 3 categories, or 3 rounds rather. The first of which is Halloween candy and Halloween costumes. The second round is Salem trivia. And round 3 to close this out is scary media. So we have a few different, Halloween themed rounds where there's just points on the board, baby. Everything's worth a point. But there'll be some rounds that maybe could benefit you if you answer correctly. So, without further ado,
What's in the box?
What's in the box? We're gonna kick things off with round 1, which is candies and costumes.
Max Payne 3.
I promise you,
Give
if
it
you,
to me.
I'll give you a hint. I promise you, if you answer Max Payne 3 to any of the questions tonight, you will not get it right. That's just one off the top hint for the whole gang. There you go.
Or
Don't say I
or
don't
you
give
could
you
be
anything.
tricking- you could be tricking me, and
You never
could
know.
be just
You
trying
You
to
never know. You never
Todd,
know.
real question. Is Max Payne 3 scary? Could it be scary media?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll say this: there
Keeping
is
that-
there is
yeah.
a Max Payne adjacent reference, or some sort here, but has nothing. Again, there will be no answer in any way where Max Payne is the answer. So, there you go. So, we're gonna start this off with candy. What U.S. state is known for giving out full-size candy bars? And for this, you are going to write the answer down, but let me finish. This is multiple choice, and there will be a lot of multiple choice tonight. So, is the answer A, California? Yes, Jesse, you can guess. Is the answer B, Oregon? C, Texas? Or D, Pennsylvania? The question again, what state is known for giving out full-size candy bars? Whenever
Now, is this a buzzing first, or is this
No, this is
everybody's answering?
everybody can get a point if you all get it right. This is just we need to have Jesse's locked in with his guess.
Okay.
All right. So I'm writing my answer. Do you have like a nice Jeopardy theme music to play while
No,
we write down our answers?
we couldn't get it. We couldn't get it cleared. It shouldn't
get
take
licensed.
it shouldn't take that long. I mean, I'm assuming everyone has guessed at this point. It's multiple choice. No, nothing. You guys are still mulling it over.
Oh no, I got my. I guessed. I think I know the answer, but I'm guessing the wrong answer. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Does everyone want to hold up and reveal their answer? Todd went with Cali get what?
Callie got gunplay.
Cali got gunplay.
Oh,
So Todd went with
I got
A.
marker.
Dom went with D, Pennsylvania, and Mike, you went with. You just say it aloud, Mike.
Just writing. I went with Oregon. Let me just.
Mike went with
There we
B,
go.
Oregon.
Oregon was going to be my guess.
Mike is correct. The answer, of
Damn
course,
it, I should've went
Oregon.
with it.
Little behind the scenes, little inside baseball for you when I was coming up with some of these things. For this question in particular, I had to double check more than once that I was writing Pennsylvania and not Philadelphia, because I always confuse which one is the city and which one is the state. And then I threw Texas in there as like everything's bigger in Texas. Try to fool you, try to get you going,
Yeah, but you see, Texas,
Mhm.
Republican, they're not going to give out fucking big
Damn it.
pieces of
Fucking
candy.
assholes.
You know that?
Yeah, right.
Pennsylvania is the home of Hershey. That's why.
That is also why I picked Pennsylvania. Yeah, I figured, try to make everyone noodling around. And again, that's not who knows how the rest of this game goes. So
I feel like I just knew the thing about Oregon before. That's the only reason why I wrote it down. Like, I think I heard that before.
Mike really just he's out there Googling things. Question number 2. Now, for this question, this is where some meaty points can come into play.
Ooh.
We're going to go in order. And if you guess correctly, you get a point. If you guess within the top 3, you continue to play, but do not get a point unless you get the correct answer. Does that make sense?
No.
So here's what
No,
we're going to
but
do.
we'll just
Here's
play
what
it.
question 2 is. Question 2 is I'm going to give you a state. And you're going to tell me what is the most popular Halloween candy as of 2022 in that state. If you get the correct candy, you get a point. If you get the second or third most popular for that state, you continue to play, but you do not get a point. And we will continue to do this until everyone is knocked out of this round. Does that make sense? So you could potentially get 50 points if you stayed in this round.
All right.
Okay.
So the way we're going to...
So, wait a minute.
Hit me.
Oh,
So-
okay. I get it.
Get-
I get it now.
Do you
Okay,
get
so
it?
It's
Hold
top
on,
three.
let me make sure.
It's top 3 candies for each state.
Yes.
You're going to give us a state, and if we guess one of the top 3 that's not the first one, we stay in the
We get
game,
10
but we don't
points.
get a point. If we get the top one, then
You
we
get
get a
the point.
point and we stay in the game.
Correct.
Okay.
Is that clear to everyone? Everyone gets this?
I get it now.
Okay. So the way we're going to do this is...
I can't see this lasting more than 1 or 2 states. So.
Right.
You never know. So the way this is going to work, Mike, since you are in last place, you are going to pick the state you want to start with. And as it goes through, we're going to go, Mike picks a state, gives his answer. He either stays, gets a point, or loses and doesn't get a point. And then Mike picks the state for Todd. And then Todd will pick the state for Dom, and it will keep going in a circle until it's over. Clear?
Yeah.
So pick the state you'd like to guess for, Mike. Let me pull up my list of states.
I feel like I saw a very bizarre map of all the popular candies in each state.
Mike's fucking over here cheating. He's doing a fucking...
I saw that
No,
too, but I don't remember anything.
I saw it. I'm trying to think if I can remember any of the states offhand and their candy, and I can't. Actually, no, there was one. Ooh, okay. I'm going to pick Massachusetts for myself.
Okay.
Only
Now,
because
hit me. Only
Yeah, go
because.
ahead.
No. Only because.
I feel like it was one of the weird states that had candy corn as number 1.
I don't think it did.
I could be wrong. but
So,
that was-
so to be clear, Mike, you are going to choose Massachusetts, and you're going to lock in candy corn as your answer.
yeah, why not? I'm already dug myself this deep.
Okay. Michael, you did not answer within the top 3. So Michael is eliminated.
Great.
I am going to now force Todd.
So now does Massachusetts pass to Todd?
Yeah, Massachusetts now passes to Todd. Todd, you need to answer within the top 3.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Todd also eliminated. So we're going to now pull an audible. This is what we're going to do instead.
All right, so all I have to do is get a candy and I win, right?
Yes.
In the top 3.
That's in the top 3 of Massachusetts. So dumb. It is not candy corn. It is not Reese's. Where are you dropping?
That's easy now.
Yeah,
Easy.
no, well, I want to be all right, so is it candy bar or is it candy in general?
This is a list compiled by candystore.com based on candy sales, and it is just blanket Halloween candy.
M&M's.
Yeah.
All right. Nobody gets a point.
Wow.
Everyone eliminated. What we're going to do is well, go ahead.
No. If I was gonna say, like, I was gonna guess one right now, but if we're still going into this, and I don't want to fucking give anything away.
We're going to do this for more states and not eliminate anybody because that was a wrench. I thought this was going to go longer. So,
There's
Mike,
a lot of candy, and if it's what I think it is, these lists are wild.
so we will do one more pass at Massachusetts, Mike. Now, 3 candies have knocked out of the list for this state.
And so, not candy corn, not Reese's, and not M&M's. What else do we have here? Let's go with Twix.
No, that's definitely not on there.
Mike
I like Twix.
has also not gotten it correct. This is what we're going to do. Jesse, also incorrect.
Wait, I got one.
This is what we're going to do. We'll do...
This is why I said I can't see this lasting more than 1.
So this is what we're going to do.
This idea is just bonkers.
We're going to do X amount of states, and if we don't get Massachusetts on this go around, nobody gets the point. But here's how we're going to augment this. No one gets eliminated. If you get the top answer, you get 3 points. If you get the second answer, you get 2 points. If you get the third answer, you get 1 point. That's how this is going to go.
one pass at it?
One pass at it. We can finish Massachusetts, and then we'll do the next state. So, Todd, Massachusetts. It is not candy corn. It is not whatever everyone else said.
Snickers.
Todd, you have been given 0 points for Snickers.
What?
Dumb.
Do we live in Massachusetts?
Yeah,
Do we buy
right?
candy? I don't know what's going on here.
I literally don't understand this fucking round. I'm gonna go with I don't know. I have a bad guess, and I don't know.
Listen,
I'm
you've
gonna go
got
with
nothing to lose at this point.
I'm gonna go with Crunch Bar.
We're gonna go with Crunch Bar? Hell yeah.
We have failed. Nobody has got
All right,
the answer for Massachusetts.
Can I give the answer that I was thinking of, that there was no way that should be in the top 3?
This is what we're going to do. We're going to do one more pass on Massachusetts. Mike,
Let's
go.
I don't want to give this
No, we
answer. I
have
don't
to.
want
Yeah,
this
so
answer
Don't
to
give
be
it
right.
yet. Don't give it yet. Then save it.
Mike.
Okay, so like it'd be easy for me to pick Hershey Bar. I don't want to pick Hershey.
Oh, that's I feel like
Also, a sick part of me is like afraid that people in Massachusetts like Necco anything. Because
I love Necco. Give it all day.
like
So
it's
you're
gross.
on the same thought process that I was on.
Yeah, Necco is gross, and like I don't think they should pick those things. So we did Reese's, M&M's, what else is
And
out
it
there?
specifically says Halloween candy, correct?
This is
It's anything.
by candystore.com, and this is the list of the most popular Halloween candies state by state.
There's no way this list.
Did
is
anyone
right.
say Snickers already? I don't like Snickers.
Todd
did.
said
I did.
Snickers, and it is
Yeah.
not
Oh,
Snickers.
I figured
Oh,
Snickers
boy.
would be a no-brainer.
I feel like we picked all of the candies that are in like the bulk packs, like the
I got
ones
one
that
more.
lead
I got
the
one
bulk
more.
packs.
I got one more for those bulk packs.
This is not my answer. I'm just trying to think about that map
Don't
I
give it
saw
out.
once. I'm like, I think someone might have had Dum Dums as their top candy. I don't remember where. I'm just throwing that out there for everybody. Maybe
Mike's
it's
trying
gonna
to
mess you up.
fucking mess everything up. Remember when Mike did that and guessed candy corn and was wrong? Just throwing that out there. I also want to point out, when I was doing research for these questions, Mike keeps referencing a map that he saw. There are other maps that are from previous years or weird metrics or seemingly just made up. This one is at least backed by sales data, according to this website.
From candystore.com.
Candystore.com.
I mean,
Well,
we will
it's
come.
It's backed by candy shop artist 50 Cent.
I have 2 guesses right now, and I fucking.
Mike
Oh,
still
let
hasn't
me
guessed.
throw out a guess.
I know,
Can I
I
say
know.
Hershey's Kisses? People get Hershey's Kisses on Halloween? I don't give a shit, man. I don't care.
That's not. Is that a Halloween candy?
Is that what you're guessing, Mike? Hershey Kisses?
Yeah, because I already said it out loud.
Throw Mike
back
into
now.
the fucking harbor with the T because he is 0 for 3 right now. Todd, your final guess for Massachusetts before I reveal the answers.
Which one do I pick?
I mean, if you're feeling that confident, it should be in the top 3. Would be my guess.
I don't know, because like I feel like Snickers should have easily been, or Reese's peanut butter cup should have easily been in the
Snickers,
top 3.
M&M's, Reese's.
Yeah.
Twix.
I'm gonna say Sour Patch Kids.
Ooh, that's a good guess. I think that might be it. I think that might be top 3.
Todd, congratulations. You have just won 3 points for getting the top candy in Massachusetts,
Let's go.
putting Todd at a cool 48. Dom, you get a chance still. You get that 2 point, or you can get that 1 point.
I have
Starburst.
another one too. That's a good call. I think that's probably up there too. I think that's up there.
And I hate to say it, Todd is the only person walking away with points. I will reveal.
Wait, can I? I want to give another guess because I feel like this is going to be on there too.
Go ahead.
Nerds.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking Nerds.
Incorrect. So be happy you went with Sour Patch Kids. I will reveal the other 2 answers. Coming in at number 2 for Massachusetts is Butterfinger.
Oh fuck!
And
yeah.
coming in at number 3 for Massachusetts, which doesn't make any sense to me, but here we
Is it
are.
Charleston Chew?
No, I wish it was. It is Double Bubble Gum.
I don't know where this list came from.
Double
That's just a
Bubble is
shack
in
up.
some of those
Double
big
Bubble.
packs of candy.
So good.
Like it's in some of those Halloween candies.
We got
Yeah,
a
but
pack-
Twix and Snickers and M&M's are in all of those packs.
There are 50 states. Listen, people clearly grabbing that Sour Patch Kid bag in Massachusetts because the poundage on Massachusetts sold is almost 70,000 pounds of Sour Patch Kids.
Jesus.
So we like our Sour Patch. Mike, since you're still in last place and you still didn't get a point this round, I'm going to let you pick the next state.
All right, let's get weird. Idaho. Let's go.
Is Idaho ID, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So. I would imagine it is. All right, Mike. All 3 point values are on the board. We are going to do this.
Potatoes.
This is the way we're going to change it up one more time.
Potato biscuit candy.
This is the way we're going to change it up one more time. If you get an answer, you are allowed to guess for the other point values if you get an answer. So you could sweep it and get 6 points.
I can chain.
Yeah, you can chain. You can get chain values. All right. So Mike, Idaho.
Idaho. I don't know. Snickers.
I was gonna say that.
I feel like that should be a safe guess, but it really isn't.
Well, Mike, I'm glad you trusted your safe guess because you got the top answer, my guy. So that's a 3-point dunk for Mike. Mike, you have a chance to still get the 2 or 1 point.
Chance to steal. Let's see. Well, now I'm confused. I wasn't prepared to guess twice in a row. Let's say Reese's.
I'm sorry, Mike. It is not Reese's peanut butter cups.
Thank you, because that's what was going to be my guess. So
Todd, your point values still on the board are for 2 points and 1 point. What are you thinking? Idaho. Top candy, Idaho. Snickers. What's number 2? What's number 3?
Milky Way.
I'm sorry, Todd, but that is incorrect. Dom, you have a chance. You have a chance to lock in these last 2 point values. What are we thinking?
M&M's.
And I hate to say it, but Mike is the only one walking away with points here at 3.
Oh.
The number 2 for Idaho is Starburst, and the number 3, candy corn. Since Mike, you got points finally, Todd, you get to pick the next state.
All right, let's go with North Carolina.
Come on, raise up.
Come on, raise up.
I'm assuming North Carolina is NC.
No.
Crack the mundo.
SC.
All right. We'll start with Todd since he was the person who guessed. Todd, what is your candy guess for North Carolina?
Fuck. I'm gonna go with Starburst.
Todd struck out again. Starburst is not in the top 3 for North Carolina. Dom, you have a chance. All 3 point values on the board still.
I'm gonna go M&M's.
Jesse with the ooze tube guess, incorrect, but I appreciate the ooze tube. Shout out to ooze tubes. Dom with M&M's solidifies him with a 1-pointer and leaves him on North Carolina for potential additional points. Dom, what do you think number 2, number 1 answer are for North Carolina?
Also said Reese's Cup for both states, so I'm gonna go Reese's Cup.
Dom using some smart judgment here and locking in that 3-pointer. Can he sweep the state? Can he super sweep the state?
I'm gonna go. What else have we said for every state? Snickers.
I was gonna say Reese's Cup too. I'm so pissed.
Dom gets the first state sweep with Snickers.
Ooh.
Dom gets a full 6-pointer. And
all right, I'm just gonna literally use those guesses for every single state. And
Right,
it doesn't
yeah,
matter
for
at this
real.
point. I don't give a shit.
Right.
Dom, you pick the next state. Big money.
South Carolina.
Okay, all right. South Carolina. And since you,
How different can they be from their brother?
They
it's
are,
a whole left Twix, right Twix scenario.
Circus peanuts and
Right.
So, Dom, for South Carolina, it is your starting choice. Where are you going with South
I'm gonna
Carolina?
start with what
M&Ms,
was the number 1 answer from North Carolina?
The number 1 answer, I believe, was Reese's Cups, and that is the number 1 answer.
I'm
for
gonna go
that.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Well, Dominic, I appreciate the what you were trying to do here, but Reese's Cups is not on the top 3. Michael, that brings it to you. All 3-point values left on the board still for South Carolina, Mike.
South Carolina.
Come on and raise up.
Home of the you know what? Wait, that was Ohio. Okay, well, I'm way off base. I don't know anything about North or South Carolina.
What were you going to say?
I was trying to remember home of flight. I was trying to remember
That's Oregon, isn't it?
the Wright
No.
brothers.
No, Wright brothers were one of the Carolinas, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
Maybe they are. I honestly don't remember. Now
I think it's North Carolina though.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, so for South Carolina, let's go. I feel like they're probably vibing with you know what? I'm gonna throw out nerds because we mentioned before. I
Yes,
just
I
want to
like
use
it.
it. I want to use nerds.
I like it.
Michael, I maybe don't throw out nerds because you did not get any points with the answer nerds. So that leaves Todd, the final guess on South Carolina, with all 3-point values still on the
Let's
board.
go, baby. Let's go.
What are we thinking, Todd? What are we thinking? It's not nerds. It's not. I believe Dom said Reese's Cups.
Snickers.
Todd said Snickers, and I'm sorry, but no one is getting those South Carolina points because the answers were number 3, candy corn, number 2, Skittles, and
Skittles, I
top
forgot about Skittles.
answer, Butterfinger.
Who are these people buying Butterfingers?
We're gonna go with Jesse in the chat being a New Yorker. We're gonna go to New York now. We're gonna go to New York. So we'll start off with the lowest points. Mike, New York. How they getting down? What are they buying on Halloween?
Garbage. That's what they're eating. Garbage.
Fun fact: most Halloween purchases occur during the first 2 weeks of October. So, Mike, what are New Yorkers picking up those first 2 weeks of October? Getting ready for the tricky treaties.
Well, there are a bunch of nerds over there, so they're probably buying Snickers.
There are a bunch of nerds over there, so they're probably buying Snickers?
Yo, he's trying to guess twice.
I don't. Is your answer
calling
Snickers?
them nerds.
Okay, all right, okay.
I'm calling them nerds for buying Snickers.
Mike, you unfortunately are receiving no points for the answer Snickers. Todd, that kicks it to you. All 3-point values still available. Jesse in the chat. No one look at the chat. Jesse does have the third answer for New York.
Hold on, let me pull up Jack Rick. I will go with Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
And Todd, you will go with no points for New York.
Man,
Dom,
those things used to be the biggest fucking thing.
what are we feeling, Dom? What are we feeling? What does New York get down with?
Butterfingers keep showing up. I'm gonna go with.
You know, candy corn also keeps showing up for some reason.
Fuck candy corn. I'm going with Snickers to start this one. There are a bunch of Snickers, so I'm going with.
Okay,
Snickers.
I'm gonna stop.
Is that what you said?
I'm gonna stop you because
That's what I
Mike gets
said.
Snickers.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So there are a bunch of Snickers they bought.
That counts. That counts.
All right, I'll go with Twix instead then.
Damn.
Good answer. Good answer.
Damn, we have been defeated by New York. Boston loses again to New York. No one gets any New York points. The third top answer, Jesse will be happy to know, is, of course, candy corn. The number
What
2
the fuck with
answer
candy corn?
for New York is hot tamales. And the number
really? That's
1
crazy.
answer for New York, Sour Patch Kids.
Heroin.
Damn.
So that is a no
Rainbow
point
Fentanyl.
round yet again. We're gonna kick this over now to a host pick, and I am going to choose. You know what? No, I'm not gonna choose. Since you guys are taking a nice trip down to the lovely state of Florida, I think we're gonna kick this to Florida. Michael, being in last
Florida's
place.
probably fucking terrible.
Being in last place, Mike, what do you think Florida's top 3 candy purchases for Halloween 2022 are?
Oh wait, these are this year. Like they.
This is
just-
for this year. This is sales of this year's Halloween.
This year's Halloween. Okay. So they're probably. Let's see. It's hot down there. You don't want to get chocolate. Those will melt in your hand, right?
Good call. Good call.
Yep.
Good answer. Good answer.
But you know what doesn't melt in your hand? M&Ms.
There you
Must
go.
be
I
melt.
like that.
Boom.
I like that
M&Ms.
logic.
Locking it in, Mike. You locking it in?
I like it.
Locking it in.
And he's locking
Yeah,
in
talking about
0
like,
fucking
here you go.
points. So
I would have
Mike,
guessed M&M's too, Mike. I would have guessed M&M's too.
Mike is getting down with 0 points in that answer. Todd, that kicks it to you. Florida, all 3-point values still on the board, not M&Ms.
I'm gonna go with Skittles.
And you know what, Todd? You're finally gonna crack some points off on this game.
Oh.
Todd's getting a 2-pointer there, with Skittles being the second candy purchase in Florida. That still leaves the top answer and bottom answer. Todd, can you sneak out some more points here? That's the question.
I'm gonna go with some Sour Patch Kids.
And you're gonna
Little
go with
Sour
no
Patch
more
Kids.
points in Florida. Dom, top answer, bottom answer, still available to steal. Not M&Ms, not Sour Patch Kids. Already guessed Skittles. What is Florida
what else?
fucking with?
You know what else doesn't melt in your mouth? I mean, melt in your hands? Fucking candy corn. Fuck these people. Is
True.
it candy corn? Is candy corn up there?
Candy corn showing up a lot in these states, just not in Florida.
God. Florida fucking sucks.
Oh, is it Laffy Taffy?
Girl, shake that laffy. It is not. The bottom
That's
answer
like-
for Florida is, of course, hot tamales, and the top answer.
What is with fucking people in hot tamales?
The top answer for
like hot
Florida,
tamales.
finally making its way onto the list after multiple guesses for other states, is the illustrious Reese's Cup. So,
You know what else we haven't said and hasn't shown up on the list? Kit Kat.
Oh yeah.
It's trash. It's because it's fucking trash.
Kits are not trash. Get the fuck out of here. So now we're gonna go with a. You know what? Todd went to school in Vermont. I love going up to Vermont. So let's go with Vermont. What do we think Vermont is fucking with? Mike, still bottom points. So we're gonna start with you, Mike. What do you think Vermont gets down with?
Mike, definitely go with granola as your answer.
They're just eating nuts. They're eating
Apples.
nuts.
Ben and Jerry
Vitamins?
pints. Ben and Jerry pints, Mike.
What's a maple based candy?
Nothing.
Werther's Originals.
Yeah. This is where the Charleston Chew comes in. Oh, you know what it is? Tootsie Roll. Boom.
Ooh, I like that answer. That actually is a
forgot
really
that
good
existed as
answer.
a candy. I forgot that was a candy. I don't think it should be top 3 in anywhere, but I'm gonna throw it out.
You lock it in Tootsie Roll, Mike.
I'm locking in Tootsie Roll because I forgot it existed.
Okay,
Good for
okay,
them.
okay. I appreciate you remembering Tootsie Rolls exist. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone in Vermont knows they exist, so not an answer. Todd, Vermont, you spent some time up there in college. What you getting? Having a couple of lettuce wraps.
Smokies.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Smoke a couple of bones. What are you reaching for? What are you grabbing out of the closet? What are you getting out of the hamper? What are you getting out of the?
When Todd was
the
doing this,
hamper.
that was like 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's true.
Times have
Yeah,
changed.
for
That's
real.
true. That's true.
I'm gonna go
Those hot
with
tamales.
Reese's peanut butter cups because I feel like those should be everywhere, and I can't believe that they're not on half of these states.
I hate to break it to you, but Reese's peanut butter cups not a Vermont top 3. Dom, that leaves it up to you. Top 3 candies, Vermont. You got all 3 answers on the board,
I'm going M&M's to start.
and
Yeah,
you are
see?
gonna lock
Yeah.
in 3 motherfucking points to start. So that puts
Ooh.
Dom at 9 points for this game alone.
I'm going candy corn too, because those fuckers definitely eat candy corn up
Damn,
there.
Dom, you started off so strong and then you failed. Right, you fell right off. The top 2 answer is Skittles, and the number 3 answer, making its first appearance for us tonight in this game, is Milky Way. I'm gonna do one more round of the 3 of you pick a state, and then we are gonna change off of this game. So, Michael, pick a state.
I'm gonna pick a nice flyover state. What's going on in Wyoming?
Mike's going with Wyoming. Okay. Michael, what is your guess for Wyoming?
I forgot I guessed first. Quick sidebar.
I mean, do you
Dom,
wanna
is that
push
a
the guess to
him
someone
slash
else?
Joker shirt.
No, it's a him/Danhausen shirt.
Okay. Okay. Good kiss. All right. No, I can go first. I wasn't prepared for it. I was like getting ready to ask Dom a question about his shirt. So Wyoming, I said Wyoming. That is definitely candy corn country. That is definitely candy corn country.
That was gonna be my first guess.
Mike, I hate to break it to you, but it is definitely not candy corn country.
What the fuck?
So, Todd, that kicks it to you. What do you think they're chewing on out in Wyoming? What do you think they're doing in Wyoming?
Maybe some Reese's peanut butter cups.
I mean, that would happen to be the top answer, Todd. So Todd's taking in the top dog, putting him at 5 for this game. But can you guess number 2 and number 3 for Wyoming?
Wait, that puts me at 5 or
5 for just this game.
Oh, just this game. Second place is going to be a Hershey's chocolate bar, which is wrong.
It is definitely wrong. So no, it is not Hershey's, and it is not candy corn. Dom, that gives
number
you...
Number one was Reese's peanut butter cup.
Correct. So that leaves you
that
with
was the top answer.
Top answer was Reese's. You get number 2 and number 3 available to take.
M&M's.
It is indeed not M&M's. The number 3 answer was double bubble gum, and the number 2 Wyoming answer, saltwater taffy.
Ooh.
I hate that you picked a flyover state, Mike. You fucking asshole.
Todd,
I just thought it would be fun. I knew there'd be some weird ones out there.
kick it to Todd for the next state. Mike, when you said
Where do you even buy bulk saltwater taffy to fucking handle?
I don't know. It's funny though, because when I was looking through this list, I was like, oh, I hope someone picks this state at some point, because I like wanted something like saltwater taffy to pop up. So I was happy when Mike picked that. Todd, pick the next state.
I am going to go with Colorado.
Colorado. Okay.
That was one of my ideas for a pick.
It's got to be the same answers as Vermont, right?
So Colorado, Todd, what are we thinking? All three answers available.
Switch it up a little bit this time, and I am going to go with Reese's peanut butter cups.
Probably shouldn't have switched it up. It is not Reese's peanut butter cups. Dom, Colorado.
Switch.
That was a joke.
M&M's.
No.
No, not M&M's. I apologize.
M&M's, they just lost popularity. I think.
Hate to say it.
Commercials don't happen anymore.
But not M&M's. Mike,
there's an M&M's commercial this year.
Oh, is it?
Do we need full titles? Like, is mini M&M's different than regular M&M's?
If there is a scenario where there is some sort of demarcation in the title that might differentiate it from a different candy, I will be a generous host here, and I will let you. I will award you points if it is not something that is too far fetched.
Like Midnight Milky Way.
Yeah.
Or,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're in Colorado, right?
We're in Colorado, home of high altitude and higher people.
And that weird fucking horse at their airport. Let's go with we did M&M's, we did Reese's Peanut Cup. What's the other thing that we normally pick?
Laffy Taffy.
Snickers, Twix, candy corn.
Yeah, I said Starburst. I'm just gonna go with that.
You're locking in Starburst, Mike?
Yeah.
Colorado, another state getting the dub. No one getting points. The number 3 answer for Colorado is Milky Way. The number 2 answer for Colorado is Twix. And the top answer for Colorado is Hershey Kisses.
Wow.
Bro, I said Hershey.
I knew it was spelled somewhere.
I said Hershey's Kisses bar.
Dom, that puts you at picking the next state. Where would you like to fly us over to? Where
Hold on.
are we heading on this candy-coated map?
Go ahead, Mike. Mike, go ahead.
No, I just want to say, Brenden thought we were just gonna like go through all these states and like we'll keep going until someone gets knocked out, and we've struck out more often than we've hit with this whole thing.
Yes. We flexed it.
Right,
this is all a workshop. You know, we're flexing around. Dom, pick a state.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Pennsylvania.
Weird. I was looking at Pennsylvania when you said that. So, Dom.
Cheating.
He's definitely cheating. No, but
Reese's peanut butter cups.
No points for Dom. Mike, Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Well, I was gonna say. I was
All
gonna
right,
say
Pennsylvania's
Hershey
off
Yeah,
the
you just
board.
gave his
I just
I
gave
was
the
like,
top
wow.
answer. Like,
Yeah,
I can't.
Yeah, it's like- that
Yeah,
was like an
Well, that's-
easy
when
answer.
you said it, I was like, all right, Pennsylvania. All
That's-
right, I'm gonna say Hershey since you didn't say it.
I was gonna do that. I was gonna do the Hershey's line. I just assumed that peanut butter cups would be first.
we're gonna pick a new state. Dom, pick a new state because I said the top answer. It was for funsies. It was Hershey's
Rhode
mini
Island.
bars were the top answer. M&Ms were number 2, and Skittles were number 3. Surprised that the others were not chocolate. Well, I guess M&Ms are chocolate, but not like a chocolate bar. I don't think M&Ms are Hershey. They're Mars Company. I don't think
Mars, yeah.
Hershey's. Yeah. Anyways, so I apologize, Dom. Pick a new state. This is redemption for Dom. He gets to guess again.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island, which is next to Pennsylvania on this list. Where are we dropping, boys?
We're gonna go fucking Reese's peanut butter cups.
And Dom's gonna just reset the bracket and not get any points. Michael,
Oh,
Rhode
no.
Island.
Let's go with Butterfinger. Why not? Why no?
You should have picked something else, Mike. It is not Butterfinger. Todd, that drops it to you with all point values still up for grabs here for Rhode Island. You get all 3 answers available.
I'm gonna go with Sour Patch Kids.
You guys are very bad at this game. The answers for
Was it
Rhode
Snickers?
Island.
It was Snickers, wasn't it?
Number 3 for Rhode Island is, of course, candy corn. Number 2 for Rhode Island is M&Ms. And number 3, the top answer for Rhode Island is Twix. I will pick the final state, and then we will move on. I'm going to go with...
Alaska.
I'm going to go with...
I did want to pick Alaska.
All right, the fans want Alaska. We're going to go Alaska, and then I'll pick one state. So go Alaska. Mike.
I only wanted to pick Alaska because I wanted to pick Swedish fish. I just feel like that should be somewhere else.
You gonna pick it?
So is that what
I'm
you're
picking
picking?
Swedish fish.
All right, well,
I'm picking
no.
Swedish.
No points for Mike. Todd, Alaska. All 3 points available.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
I need to
I'm
now.
confused.
I need to. Alaska is AL, right?
Alaska is AK.
Yes.
Alaska is
Oh,
AK.
Wait, what's Arkansas?
Yeah.
What's Arkansas?
Alabama
AR?
is
Hold on.
AL.
We need a Google check.
Alabama is AL.
Yeah.
I think Alaska's AK.
Then AR is.
Alaska.
AR should be Arkansas, right?
Alaska is AK. Arizona is AZ. Arkansas is AR.
Is AR.
So Alaska
Alabama
is AK.
is AL.
Okay. So AK. So we were incorrect. I was looking at AL. So
All right, so
I
Swedish
apologize.
fish is there.
Swedish fish is indeed not an answer still, but I wanted to double check before we went on. Did you guess, Todd? I don't remember.
Yeah, I said Reese's peanut butter cups, I think.
Okay. Well, Todd is also still wrong. Dom,
Whoa.
that brings it to you. All 3 point values left for AK.
Candy corn.
Do I just say something stupid?
I mean, listen,
I
you're
don't know.
already
I'm gonna start-
ahead. I mean, do what you want.
I'm gonna start with M&Ms.
And you are going to start with no points. The answer is for Alaska.
I can't believe M&Ms isn't on every one of these fucking things.
Alaska
I
is
can't believe Reese's peanut butter cup.
third answer. I mean, we have done like 10 states out of 50. There's a lot of, candy up for grabs
That's
here.
That's
Yeah,
that's
and a bunch of them were
20%.
hot tamales for some reason. What the
There
hell
were
is
like
that?
2 that were hot tamales. You have to all take it. Oh, I'll say this after. The third answer for Alaska is Milky Way. The second answer for Alaska is Twix. And the top answer for Alaska is Sour Patch Kids. That'll bring us to our final state, which I will pick. And I am going to pick... Mike, Swedish fish is at least on one of these states. And I won't pick
Pick
it.
the
So
state.
it's Kentucky. KY is Kentucky.
Yep.
All right, so there you go. Swedish fish makes it into at least one of these states. I am going to pick. Let's go with West Virginia.
This one's for West Virginia. Come on, raise up.
All right, what are we doing? What do we got? West Virginia, Michael, lowest points. You get to go first.
Let's see. West Virginia.
We eat Skittles.
Try and throw me off with your clever rhymes. So what do I know about West Virginia that's not an offensive stereotype?
A lot of old people.
Why don't you just go with
Okay.
offensive stereotypes?
I don't know how I fit incest into candy.
Is that a West Virginia thing?
Anyway.
I don't know what's going on.
Believe me, we'll talk about it later.
We don't need to.
Sidebar.
Let's just go
Sidebar
with the old
is not on the
staple
list.
Twix.
Mike is going to choose Twix for West Virginia, and he's going to get 0 points. Todd, West Virginia.
Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yeah.
0 points for Todd. Dom, all 3-point values available.
Let's run it back. M&M's.
And
Let's
just
go!
like that, the whole squad runs back 0 points yet again. The top answers for West Virginia. Coming in at third.
Candy corn is definitely on there, right?
Coming in at third, hot tamales. Coming in
Oh,
at
fuck
second,
Fucking hot tamales.
Hershey's mini bars. And coming in top answer for West Virginia, they
It's candy corn.
apparently love their blow pops.
Oh,
Blow pops are
Blow
good.
pops.
Is there before we move on, is there any state that anyone really legitimately wants to do before we move on?
No.
Fuck
No.
states. Fuck
No,
all
this
these
has all
states.
been very disappointing.
Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to read some Halloween candy quick facts while the three of you are answering this next question. So the next question is indeed, let me pull up my list here. Where the fuck did my list go? Oh, it's right here. Okay. We are now going to use your pen and paper and number 1 through 10 on your piece of paper.
this sounds like a bad idea already.
You are going to list what you think in order are the overall top candies for the thing we just did. So every state combined, the top 10 overall candies. Now, keep in mind, this is by volume of things sold. So just because something like hot tamales came up on a state doesn't mean that state has a lot of that sold or a high population. So I'm not trying to sway you in either direction, but just keep in mind that you were confused by some of those answers and confused by the lack of certain things. So there's some just general knowledge to soak in while you're answering this. So top 10.
They're just pushing weight for fucking hot tamales. They're just like, yeah, let's go.
Top 10 America's favorite Halloween candies. Every one that you get correct in the top 10, no, they have to be within one of the things. So if you guess X at number 10, it has to be either number 9 or 10 on the list. If you guess number 10's answer,
we're gonna get no points here.
I mean, or you want me to just do it? You have to get the top 10. And if it's in the
hold
correct,
on.
and if it's, this is what we're going to do. Top 10 candies. If it's in the correct space, you will get 2 points. If you get the candy on the list, you get 1 point. No?
Okay. No, that's fine. So I was going to ask a question, which was like, if I'd guessed something at number 7, or rather, let's say the candy, whatever candy is number 7 on your list, if you get within, like if you put that same candy as 6 or 8 on your list, you would have gotten points. So in your new thing, how about if it's on the list, 1, if you get it exactly right, 3, and then within like a point difference, you get 2?
Okay.
Is that too
I'm down
much?
with that. No, I'm down with that. I'm on board with that. So take some time. Top 10 list. Get after it. I'm going to read some Halloween candy quick facts while you guys are concocting your lists. So, about 172 million Americans celebrate Halloween every year. 30% of all Halloween purchases are made online. Among those who celebrate Halloween, 95% will purchase candy. Average person buying candy for Halloween spends about $27.55. Most Halloween shopping is done in the first 2 weeks of October. Overall Halloween spending is expected to cross $10 billion this year. And over 50% of parents stash some Halloween candy to enjoy it later in the year. Are we list ready?
No.
Okay.
I have a list.
I have a list. I'm good. It's all wrong, but I have it.
Let me write down a couple more things.
According to this write-up on candystore.com, the top Halloween candy in your state are not always what you think they are. Saltwater taffy and hot tamales performed much better than some expected.
I'm a hot tamale fan. I just never eat them.
Halloween candy purchasing historically has gone up most years. In 2010, it was around 1.8 billion and steadily climbed up until 2013, where it dropped from 2.3 billion to 2.1 billion. Couple ups and downs, hitting a lower point in 2020, probably due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but climbing up over 3 billion this year for candy purchases alone. Overall Halloween purchases expected to cross 10 billion this year.
All right, I'm done.
Dom, are you also done?
I guess.
Todd,
Let's look like garbage.
are you?
I'm done.
You're done. All right. So here is how we're gonna do
Done with
this.
this game.
Here is how we're gonna do this. Todd, you're gonna reveal your list.
Okay.
Hold my list up like this.
Want me to just run down, or do you want me to?
Yeah, I'm just gonna write them
Hold
down so I can look at this
All
list and try to compare them because I don't know how I'm gonna do this quickly. So,
All right.
Todd, go.
Number one is Good and Plenty. No, I'm just fucking with you. Number one is Snickers. 2 is Starburst. 3 Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. 4 Sour Patch Kids. 5 Skittles. 6 Twix. 7 Hershey chocolate bar, whatever the fuck it is. 8 M&Ms. 9 candy corn. 10 Milky Way.
Milky Way. Oh,
All
boy,
right,
I
just to
should
verify,
write
Todd, your list is Snickers, Starburst, Reese's, Sour Patch, Skittles, Twix, Hershey's, M&M's, candy corn, Milky Way.
Yep.
Okay, Michael, your list.
All right. I did 1 Hershey bar, 2 Hershey Kiss. I feel like those are 2 distinct things, so I figured I'd be safe and write them both separately. 3 Twix, 4 Snickers, 5 Starburst, 6 Sour Patch Kids, 7 Butterfingers, 8 Nerds, 9.
Nerds.
Bear with me here. I think I kind of gave up at the end there. Bazooka Joe, and then 10 Blow Pops.
Mike, Bazooka Joe. At no point did anyone guess Bazooka Joe, nor did I
also
ever
haven't made
reveal an answer to be
They
Bazooka
also haven't made Bazooka Joe since like 1991.
I'm going to change that
It's
for
locked in.
you
It's
to
locked
double
in. It's
bubble.
locked in. Nope, it's locked
All
in.
right,
to
it's
Bazooka Joe.
Joe. What was your number 10? Because now you don't even know. Or was 9 Bazooka
Blow
Joe?
Pops.
Or Bazooka Joe?
Yeah, 9 was Bazooka Joe, 10 was Blow Pops.
Oh my God, Mike. Mike, you silly guy. Hold on, I got a number, Todd's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and then we're gonna honor system this too after I do this because this is already a lot. No. I trust that part. I'm gonna say when I read the answers.
Bazooka Joe.
when I read the answers, put a check mark if it is on the list, and put a star if it is in the right number spot, just so we can quickly tally the points.
Okay, gotcha.
Dom, your list.
You'll be sad to know that Bazooka Joe did not make my list.
Oh, damn. Mike's getting sweep then with Bazooka Joe.
Anyways, at the top of my list, Mike and Ike's. Just kidding. Top of my list is Reese's Cup,
Okay.
M&M's,
Okay.
Skittles,
Okay.
Snickers, Twix, Candy
Baby
Corn,
Ruth.
Butterfinger, Milky Way, Hot Tamales, Hershey's.
Are you sure you don't want to adjust to put Bazooka Joe after finding out this information? I'll give you the chance to adjust.
We're sleeping on 100 grand.
I
Shit,
don't.
we are.
I don't think you are.
Oh, what about Baby Ruth?
Let me just quickly
I
scan
was
the
thinking the same thing,
states. I don't think I see. Just quickly scanning. I don't think I see 100 grand, and I don't think I see Babe Ruth. All right.
I'm not sure if they still make them.
So, to repeat the rules here again, if you hear a candy you got right, check it. If it is in the correct number, give it a star, please. Coming in at number 10, we have candy corn.
Ooh, it was close.
That's a point for Todd. That's a point for Dom, and that is a point for Mike put Bazooka Joe.
I didn't take candy corn.
But candy corn showed up almost in every state. Nah, it might be Bazooka Joe. Number 9 on the list, which I am not going to give, unless the panel agrees, I'm not going to give Mike the point for this. It is Tootsie Pop.
It's double.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
What did Mike say?
Blow Pops, which did show up, but
Yeah.
not the same thing.
Don't give it to me.
Okay.
Not the same.
Okay. Number 8 is Snickers. I believe, is Dom the only person that said Snickers?
No, I had it as
I
my
said
number one.
Snickers
Oh,
was my
number 1.
4.
Okay, everyone had Snickers.
I
Okay.
feel like these are all too low.
Yeah, right.
Number 7.
Candy corn came up in like every state.
Number 7. I believe
What
Mike
about
is the
8?
only point here with Hershey Kiss.
Did you do 8? You skip over 8?
8 was Snickers. So far, 10 is candy corn, 9 is Tootsie Pop, 8 is Snickers, and 7 is Hershey Kisses. Number 6 is Sour Patch Kids.
Ooh.
Oh, Mike nailed that. Mike got it on the dot there. Did you not put Sour Patch Kids on? Did you not put Sour Patch Kids?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, well. Okay. Number 5, Hot Tamales. I believe Dom is the only point there. Number 4 is Starburst, which I believe Todd and Mike.
I thought I did.
Number 3, so close, Dom, M&M's. I think Dom is the only M&M. Oh, no, Todd said M&M as well. Number 2, Skittles. Dom had the 2-3 switcheroo there. And number 1, Reese Cup.
Let's go. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 7. Let's go.
So Todd gets a
I got-
7. Did you get any right on, Todd, or no?
No, I don't think so. I was close on
I got-
one of them.
I got 6, and Reese's Cup was in the right spot.
What was
Okay.
Reese's Cup 2? Oh, 1.
So you got... so that's 9 points then. Mike, what did you get? got
Let's see. I got
3.
Sour Patch right on the dot, and then the other 3 I got right. I feel like one of them might have been close to what the actual number was, but I forget what it was.
No. Starburst was number... Oh, Starburst you got in 5, but it was number 4 on the list. So that's a 2-pointer. So that's...
I think you said Sour Patch Kids was in the right spot for him, right?
Sour was 6,
Sour
yeah.
Patch Kid was right. Yeah.
All right. All right. So that's the point tally there. I'll keep that to the side. And we're going to move on to the next game, which is not candy. We're done with candy.
What's in the box? Let's go.
Okay. The final question in round 1 is. Whoops, where did this tab go? I have so many fucking tabs open on my computer.
How many rounds are you doing?
The other ones will be quicker because they're multiple choice.
I was gonna say, it's like we're at an hour.
I know.
For round 1.
I mean, we can cut some stuff too. We don't have to keep. Well, we can stop here too. We can just stop at candy and costumes and be done.
Yo, give me the fucking horror
We're
shit.
gonna do
Let's go.
top sexy costumes of each date.
This is what we're gonna do. We'll do one costume question, and this is a list compiled based off of Google Trends. So search history for costumes for this year. So we're going to only look at the top 10 answers. If you get it correct, you will get the reverse of what the point is. So if you get the top answer, you will get 10 points. If you get the 10th answer, you'll get 1 point, and so forth. So each of you write down what you are going to answer. You obviously want to get the top answer, but you get points if you make the top 10. I will give you a hint and say that there is a mix of proper nouns and not proper nouns.
So one more time, it is Google Trends.
Google Trends top 10 costumes
2022
for this year.
Zombie Queen.
Wait, am I doing a list of 10 right now?
No. You are just guessing
one, right?
Just guessing one.
Oh, okay.
And
Gotcha.
you will get, if you get in the top 10, there are 20 answers here because there's a top 20, but we're only going to look at the top 10. When everyone has their answer written down, let me know.
I'm good.
Is this a situation where if I get one, I get to keep guessing?
My guess is so ridiculous that I don't even think it's going to be good. I don't even think it's. I don't even think it will be on the list.
I did
I'm doing an out there guess.
No, we're gonna one and done this for time's sake.
Okay. I gotta think a little bit here.
And I'm trying to think of like what was like a big deal this year, but
Again, as another hint, there are
what is this
proper
search history
nouns
based on?
and
Like,
not proper nouns.
what was the search history based on? Like recently, like
This
as
year,
of like
2022,
This year.
Halloween costume searches. So this list is based off of Google Trends for this year.
my guess is so dumb. I'm going to say it anyways.
And obviously different states had different things, but this is just the cumulative average of everything. As an additional hint, so you can change your answer if you feel you need to, would you like me to list number 19 through 11?
Yeah. Yes.
Down here. I mean,
yeah, sure. You know what? Sure.
That gives you all a little bit of a background. It gives you some things to omit, maybe save your answer, and also gives you kind of a vibe of what types of things are popping up here. So number 19 is Batman. Number 18 is Angel. Number 17 is Doll. Number 16 is Chucky. Number 15 is Pumpkin. Number 14 is, quote, Hocus Pocus. Number 13 is 1980s. Number 12 is Vampire. Number 11 is Clown.
I like
I have
the look on Dom's face when he said Angel, as if you were thinking about the show Angel, the spinoff of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That's what I was thinking of when he
people
said
dressing up as David Boreanaz.
there was a second where I was like, is Angel a proper noun? Now I have a guess based on the internet.
I'm not changing my answer. I'm keeping it.
I
It's
have-
still Bazooka.
I have two guesses. One that I feel like is definitely up there, and one that like could be a. All right, it's based on Google Trends, right?
Mm-hmm.
Google Trends.
Okay, then I'm going with this because
People
I feel
were
like this
apparently Googling David Boreanaz.
So like, I'm gonna.
when's the article from that you pulled this from?
This
That's what I was curious.
is from Wednesday, October 19th. So this is pretty up to
So,
date.
like, my guess has to do with a clown. So like, I'm probably not gonna make that guess now because they're all compiled into probably one.
Well, he said doll and Chucky, so
Yeah.
Again,
True.
we can go over semantics when you reveal your answer, and if there's enough wiggle room, we're having a fun time tonight.
Are we?
I don't know, Candy Corn, you tell me.
Brenden thinks we are.
I thought this was just a fun night of let's grab a bunch of points, and it's been not that. There's been no points.
It has been terrible.
If anything,
I think I lost points.
Dom is definitely lapping you guys from this bonus round. Maybe we should have recorded this tomorrow.
because-
All right, is everyone locked in an answer?
Yeah.
I have locked in an answer.
I have an answer.
Michael, would you
Tom's
care
gonna
to
walk away.
reveal your answer?
Did you say me or Dom? I wasn't listening.
Michael.
Said Michael.
Michael wrote down
Ooh.
Eddie, that dude from Stranger Things, I guess. I
I
will
like that better.
give Mike points because
I'm gonna write my. I'm changing my answer. I like that answer better.
I'm
So
going.
like, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
Is that,
What
like,
are you
is that-
doing?
Is that
Wh-
He wrote
it's-
Stranger
It's a
Things.
strange
how about
thing.
Stranger Things?
Yeah,
Stranger
hold.
Things.
So hold on. I want to time over a second. What does that have to do with a clown? What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, so I was originally gonna do Art the Clown from the movie Terrifier, but like,
You think that whatever you just said was a top 10 Google search for a costume? No,
Yes. Yes.
no.
For like sick, fucked up people.
I nope. Good thing you changed your answer. So I am going to give points to both of you because Mike gave a Stranger Things answer and Todd wrote down Stranger Things, and the number 4 is quote Stranger Things. So they probably just lumped in Stranger Things into one answer. So
So
you
I
both
win based off of
you
that.
both will get 8 points for
That's fucking.
your. Wait, no, that's not how that works. You're gonna get 6 points for your
That
correct
makes
answer.
sense.
Dom, reveal your answer.
My answer was
Can't see it.
It's
yeah. I know. I'm trying to make it work.
1990s.
Okay, there we go.
Based off TikTok trends from the past week.
Was that
I'm
your
going with
original answer?
1990s. 1990s was my answer after you revealed 19 through 11.
What was your answer prior to that?
Spider-Man.
Art the Clown.
Should have stuck with Spider-Man because 1990s is not an answer. So huge round for Mike and Todd to pick up some points here. I will
I
reveal.
should have went. Was Art the Clown number 1?
Yikes, Todd.
what is this clown?
Number 10
Oh,
was
I'm
Harley
putting my
Quinn.
next pick.
Number 10 was Harley
That's always
Quinn.
hard.
Number 9 was Cowboy. Number 8 was Cheerleader. Number 7 was Rabbit. Number 6 was Pirate. Number 5 was Fairy. Number 4 was Stranger Things. Number 3 was Dinosaur. Number 2 was Spider-Man. And number 1, anyone got a guess? Number 1?
No, Jurassic Park
Squid
and
Game.
Spider-Man were my two guesses. So.
Mm-hmm. What'd you say,
Squid
Mike?
Games would have been a good one.
I said Squid Games.
Squid Games. Todd,
I forget when that game came out. I forget when that show came out.
a guess for fun for number 1?
The boys. The boys.
The answer, of course, was Witch.
Oh, yeah.
So that will close
stuck with your
out
answer.
round
Stuck with your answer.
1. And now for the next 2 rounds, these will be much quicker, and we'll get through them quickly if everyone is on board. So, round 2 is Salem, Massachusetts trivia. Humans weren't the only ones suspected of witchcraft in Salem. What animal was also accused and killed during the Salem witch trials? Everyone can write down their answer, and then we will reveal as a group.
feel like this is an answer that I knew at some point.
There were 2 of this animal that were accused and killed.
How do they mount a defense? You know what?
Now I have things spinning in my head.
Yeah, same. I'm going to stick with what I have. But
Whatever.
When everyone is ready, we can reveal the answers.
I'm good on mine.
How do you accuse an animal of being a witch? How do you catch it? To say like, hey, this so and so is.
Mike, it's the same way they accused the women of being witches. It was this person made
I mean,
me.
it's one thing to accuse a woman, like I do that all the time, but an animal.
Does everyone
I
have an
2,
answer?
and I don't know what to go. I have 2 answers, so
All right. Well,
that's how it goes.
we need to move along. So lock in your answer, and we are going to reveal answers here.
I wrote something down.
Reveal when you are ready. Pull them up.
Whatever. I don't feel like changing. So
Mike's answer is crows.
Crows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dom's is goat, and Todd's is goat.
Also goat.
And
I thought your answer was 1990s. Like, how's that?
I'm just using the same paper.
Unfortunately, none of you got the correct answer. The correct answer, also unfortunately, was 2 dogs.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the other thing I was thinking.
I thought cats. I just assumed because cats
I
are
feel like
such a
that's
big part of Halloween.
I feel like there's too much lore behind like goats being evil. So
Right.
Question number 2. Up until 1991, this Salem board game business was most notably known for selling which board game? Is it A, Ouija or Ouija? Is it B, Monopoly? Is it C, Scrabble? Or is it D, The Landlord's Game?
Wait, I'm confused. What was the opening thing?
Up until
Which-
1991, this Salem board game business is most notably known for selling which board game? A, Ouija. B, how do you say that word? Ouija.
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 Ouija. A, Ouija.
Ouija.
B, Monopoly. C, Scrabble. And D, The Landlord's Game. Does anyone know this answer definitively?
I feel
The
like
more
I do, but I,
think about it, the more
I'm just confused by the phrasing of the question.
same. A little
I-
bit.
I mean,
more
I can
confident in the
make
wrong
the
answer.
I can make the answer more clear, or the question more clear if the wording of the question is confusing. Up until 1991, because this company was purchased by another company and then did not remain in Salem, they moved elsewhere.
I used to drive by that place because it was in my grandmother's house. So like I can picture like what we're talking about. There used to be like a little guy sitting on the roof. It was like a this was long, long ago. But I got my answer. I don't know if
feel
it's
like
right
I
though.
know the answer, but I think I'm just foolish.
Is everyone
Right.
locked in?
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, I am.
Dom, what are you going with?
I'm going with D.
The Landlord's Game. Todd,
I'm going with Monopoly.
Monopoly. Mike,
I also went with B, Monopoly.
the answer is indeed B, Monopoly. Dom,
Was
question.
it Parker Brothers?
It was
Oh,
Parker
okay.
Brothers. Dom, why did you pick The Landlord's Game?
Because I knew that Parker Brothers and Scrabble is made by Hasbro,
Because Hasbro
and
purchased them.
Ouija is made by
Hasbro purchased Parker Brothers in 1991.
I didn't realize that Parker Brothers was out of Salem.
Yes, they are out of Salem.
Okay.
So The Landlord's Game, fun fact, is the original concept of Monopoly, but it is not what Parker Brothers sold, and it was not what it was called. It was invented by some woman. I forget her name. I didn't take notes on all this stuff. So the answer was indeed B, Monopoly. That is Todd and Mike grabbing points here. Question number 3 in the Salem round. The infamous witch house is one of the few buildings left standing in Salem that has direct ties to the Salem witch trials. This was the residence of who? Is it A, Tituba?
Oh, you're giving us the answers. Okay.
Is it B, Sarah Good? Is it C, Sarah Osborne? Or is it D, Jonathan Corwin?
Can you read that question again? I was not paying attention.
The infamous witch house is one of the few buildings left standing in Salem, Massachusetts that has direct ties to the Salem witch trials. This was the residence of whom? Is it A, Tituba? Is it B, Sarah Good? Is it C, Sarah Osborne? Or is it D, Jonathan Corwin?
Fuck. I'm going to change my answer.
Let me know when everyone is locked in and we can reveal answers.
I'm good.
I am locked.
When Dom is good, we can reveal.
Okay, I'm good.
Hit me with those answers, boys.
I got D.
Todd is D. Mike is D. Dom?
I just went with A because I remember that name from some tour that I did.
So, the correct answer is indeed D, Jonathan Corwin.
Oh.
I will give a bonus point right now to anyone who can tell me who Jonathan Corwin was.
Can't remember.
Apparently a witch.
Both incorrect, Dom. Jonathan Corwin, you want to throw a guess out there?
Was he the judge that fucking...
Yes, he was one of the judges. I'm not going to give you a point for that because you fucking said no.
That's fine. That's fine.
Tituba, Sarah Good, and Sarah Osborne were three of the people that were accused of being witches. And I believe they were put on trial by Jonathan Corwin.
I kept thinking about Sarah Whittle from from the movie Jumanji.
Also made by Parker Brothers.
This is the final question in round 2, the Salem round. Which of these movies does not have scenes that were filmed in Salem, Massachusetts? A, Joy. B, Hocus Pocus 2. C, Who Do You Think You Are? D, Hubie Halloween. Again, which of these films has no scenes that were filmed in Salem, Massachusetts?
I'm good when you guys are. Joy was filmed in Massachusetts? I didn't even know that.
Is it? I don't know.
Oh, whoa. I might need to change my answer.
When everyone's locked in, you let me know.
This is my symbol for being locked in.
I don't remember what the
There it is.
I don't remember what the letters were.
Let me pull up my notes. A, Joy. B, Hocus Pocus 2. C, Who Do You Think You Are? And D, Hubie Halloween.
Hubie Halloween, that's a classic.
We can reveal when everyone is locked in. Hold up your answers.
Halloween.
I'm good when you guys are good.
I'm good.
Reveal those answers. We got Mike sitting with a B for Hocus Pocus 2.
Also have
Todd, Hocus
B.
Pocus 2. So Hocus Pocus 2 across the board is the correct answer. Hocus Pocus 2 only filmed in Rhode Island and New York.
Boo.
Hubie Halloween also only very scarcely filmed in Salem. I believe only one scene. The rest of it, Danvers, Swampscott for the most part. Joy was filmed, had shots in different parts of the North Shore and Salem, including the Hawthorne Hotel. And
damn, I would have been looking for fucking, what's her name?
What was the other movie I said? Who Do You Think You
never
Are? That's apparently a documentary and not a movie, whatever, I don't fucking care. Was filmed in, I don't know, it doesn't say. Other movies to be filmed
Apparently
here.
Salem.
There was a run of episodes for Bewitched that were filmed here. There were parts of the first Hocus Pocus that were filmed here. Bride Wars had scenes from here in the Peabody Essex Museum.
Wasn't the Good Son filmed a little bit in Salem too, or maybe that was Beverly?
American Hustle had scenes here.
Yo, what's up with him? He likes to film his movies here, huh? American Hustle director.
I
How did I not know these were filmed
I
in
don't
this
know who
good?
that is.
David O. Russell. David O. Russell. He
I don't
did
know.
Joy and American.
Uh,
He's the Silver Linings Playbook director.
Castle Rock, which is a Stephen King TV show or movie, was filmed here. Defending Jacob, which Mike and I saw the set of, was filmed at the courthouse. And of course, Hubie
That's
Halloween.
right. We were looking for
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
That will conclude the Salem round, which will bring us to our final round, round 3, Scary Media.
Ooh.
According
Here it is, Todd.
According to Box Office Mojo, the top grossing horror movie of all time, I believe this is adjusted for inflation. The top grossing horror movie of all time, is it A, It 2017? Is it B, Jaws? Is it C, Halloween 2018? Or is it D, A Quiet Place?
Ooh. All right, I'm gonna stick with my answer. I'm good when you guys are.
Top grossing, like
Top grossing horror movie of all time, according to Box Office Mojo.
Adjusted for inflation.
I believe it is adjusted for inflation.
I wrote down an answer.
Okay.
I got an answer.
The answers again,
I'm going against my
while
better
Dom is
judgment on
thinking,
this.
is A, It 2017, B, Jaws, C, Halloween 2018, and D, A Quiet Place. Please reveal your answers. I can't see. Dom said A. Todd. Mike said B. What did you say, Todd? I can't see it.
Jaws, B.
So we get 2 for
It's,
Jaws, and
it's
Dom put It. The correct answer
I think
is
it's
It.
it's a quiet place.
The correct
it is
answer is
Wow.
It.
I thought A Quiet Place. I actually thought like it was going to be A Quiet Place because I thought that movie was fucking.
That's why I kept asking about that's why I asked about, is it just theaters? Because the Jaws thing was confusing me. Because Jaws has been in theaters like so often that it should be higher at this point.
Jaws was very high on the list, but it was not number one.
The second part to It is so bad.
I didn't even watch it.
Yeah, I gave up halfway through.
For reference, according to this list, the top grossing is It 2017, followed by I Am Legend, and number 3 is Jaws. Number 4 is It Chapter 2. Number 5 is The Exorcist. Number 6 is The Nun. Number 7 is Hannibal. Number 8 is A Quiet Place. Number 9 is The Conjuring. And number 10, surprised me, Resident Evil: The Final Chapter.
Hannibal.
Yeah,
Hannibal
crazy.
was number 7.
And that's doesn't even have Jodie Foster.
That's
it
like
has,
the fourth one in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Hannibal 2001.
Hannibal's the second one. Hannibal's
2001.
the second one. No.
Yeah.
No, Hannibal's the third one, right? Red Dragon came out after.
No, Red Dragon.
Red
No,
Dragon.
Red Dragon's the third one. It went. I think it went.
Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal.
Hannibal.
I thought it was
Red Dragon.
Silence of the Lambs, Red Dragon.
Because Red Dragon was like.
Doesn't matter.
Red Dragon was like the
I'm still
prequel,
surprised it's Hannibal.
Yeah, and Hannibal was like a continuation of the story.
I'm skimming this list right now. Is that movie just called Silence of the Lambs, or is it called something Silence of the Lambs?
I think it's called The Silence of the Lambs, isn't it?
The Silence of the Lambs, yeah.
I don't even think it's in the top 100. I don't. Oh wait, no, it is. It's number 16. I think The is what made me miss it. What was the third one? Red Dragon.
Yeah.
Is it just called Red Dragon?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
It's a fucking great movie though. That movie's so good too.
It didn't do well though.
My dad took me to see it in theaters. I got too scared when we
Ray
left.
and Ray Fiennes plays like he plays like the bad guy in it. Like it had like a great cast.
That brings us to our next question. According to a recent poll on Rotten Tomatoes, what is the scariest movie of all time?
We're just
Are you
taking
giving us multiple choice?
We're just taking a swing at it.
Taking a swing. I mean, you want me to make it? I can make it multiple choice. I have the tab up right now.
No,
I have the top
yeah,
10
fine.
that they had.
No, nope.
You don't.
Don't even
No,
do it.
you don't have to.
No,
I'm just trying to remember because I feel like there's like. I feel like I
I'm
read
scared
like.
by everything.
Well, I feel like I read about like foreign movies where like people were like legitimately like passing out in the theaters and they were having to call
Yeah,
ambulances.
I don't think it's going to be something like
People were
that.
legitimately shitting themselves.
Yes, these
They're
are
shitting and
these
pissing
are
themselves.
definitely.
Are they American films?
Yeah. Yes, they
Okay.
should be.
I'm good.
I mean, I'll. The only one I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna go with this then.
It's number 8, Sinister. I'm assuming that's an American film. I have no idea, but the rest of these are definitely all seem like American films. So it's not Sinister, but that was number 8.
Sinister, that's the same director as Black Phone and Sinister.
When everyone has their answer, we can just reveal them.
Is this adjusted for inflation?
Wait,
Well,
what?
it's on. Oh my God!
I didn't know how to answer that. I got very confused.
I'm like literally explaining. I'm like, it's not.
You
about
should understand,
money.
movies back then weren't as
They were
scary, but when you
scarier.
adjust for inflation, they're scarier.
This was a
now.
recent poll. I can see if it has a date.
I'm
It
just
was
gonna
from
go
this
with
year.
this,
A
I don't
poll
really
from
care.
this year.
I don't
Hopefully-
care.
You know what? I'm still gonna write.
All
this
right,
answer
I have an
down.
answer.
All right,
right,
reveal your
okay,
answers,
that's-
please.
Wait,
You two can reveal. Mike can reveal when he's ready.
Yep,
Okay, I
that's
got
the same answer I have.
the
It's
same?
the same answer
Okay.
I have. I just can't get it to.
I mean, I wrote down The Exorcist.
All right.
Doesn't
Everyone
matter.
gets a point. It is indeed The
There you go.
Exorcist.
Knew it.
So-
I don't even think that movie's scary.
I also wrote down Paranormal Activity and kept crossing it out because I remember that had a bunch of like media around it where
No,
people
that-
were like
That
freaking
movie
out
was
in
very
theaters.
effective. Yeah, that
Yeah.
movie was. And Blair Witch. Blair Witch would have been another good answer too.
I was thinking about
Blair
Blair
Witch on
Witch.
the-
Like,
I don't
after
think.
wrote
I
down
don't
Blair
even
Witch.
think Blair Witch
Are those
hit that
on
top 10 of that list. The list.
Oh, I'm
Paranormal
sorry.
Activity on there.
The list in order from 1 to 10 is The Exorcist
Poltergeist is probably up
1973, Hereditary 2018, The Conjuring, The Shining, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1974, The Ring,
The Shining is not scary.
Halloween
No.
1978, Sinister, Insidious, and It 2017.
Insidious.
Insidious.
Insidious. Sure, it's not Insidious.
So
It's not
there is that.
Insidious Tree.
I'm surprised Paranormal Activity didn't make that list.
Yeah, I am too. I'm
According
actually surprised. People were freaking out about Blair Witch when it came out.
Yeah,
Like,
the found films did a bunch of like that was like a big thing for a while.
Yeah,
I mean,
huge.
that was a big thing back when we legitimately thought like, oh, was this actually found? Like, did they
Right.
find
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Made it
Well,
into a movie?
because they did Blair Witch, and then like 10 years later, they're like, let's try this again.
Yeah.
And it worked again.
Oh, shot.
According to a 2019 NPD report, what is the top-selling horror game of all time? Is it A, Dying Light? Is it B, Resident Evil 2 Remake? Is it C, Resident Evil 5? Or is it D, Dead Space 2?
Right, this was, of course, Luigi's Mansion.
I'll read the question and answers again. According to a 2019 NPD report, what is the top-selling horror game of all time? Is it A, Dying Light? Is it B, Resident Evil 2 Remake? Is it C, Resident Evil 5? Or is it D, Dead Space 2?
I'm good when you guys are.
Jen locked in an answer as well.
Why?
Jen's going for points. She wants to be on the board.
Okay.
Everyone locked in?
I wrote down an answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm locked.
Please reveal your answers. Mike said C. Todd said
RE5.
A. And Dom's, I can't see Dom's. Just read yours, Dom.
I can't get it to work. I wrote B, the remake.
Remake, RE5, and Dying Light. Is that what we have here?
Yeah.
The answer is C, Resident Evil 5. Mike gets the
Ooh,
point.
good call, Mike.
Jen said
Resident
I
Evil
figured,
5.
Resident Evil
I figured
2.
Remake wasn't out long enough for it, but I don't remember when it came out, to be honest.
I just felt like it came out that year. It seemed like propaganda. It seemed like a propaganda report. That's why I picked that.
Propaganda sped up by Umbrella Corporation.
Yeah.
Question number 4? I don't even know. I didn't number the questions. What character is mentioned or appears in every Resident...
C-3PO, all the Star Wars.
What character is mentioned or appears in every mainline Resident Evil game? Is it A, Jill Valentine? Is it B, Albert Wesker? Is it C, Chris Redfield? Or is it D, Leon Kennedy?
I'm good when you guys are.
I'm not confident in this answer, and also the people in my headphones are talking still, and I don't know what's going on.
Are they giving you the ansers?
Imagine they were. Imagine they were playing along.
That'd be
This game
amazing.
Mike's getting funneled answers. And when everyone is locked in, please reveal.
Said.
Are we good to
I
lock?
don't think my answer's right. I don't think my answer's
It's a
right.
lot.
But I'm gonna...
I mean, Dom's answer is like barely showing up, I think.
It's there.
Dom, just read your answers. Mike
It's
said
B.
Wesker. Todd said Wesker.
Yeah, we all said Wesker.
And everyone gets it correct. It is indeed Albert Wesker. Now, he does not appear in every game, but there are some games where he is still referenced. What other... the next question, I don't know. Question number 5. I don't know what number this actually is. What other series arguably had the biggest influence on Alan Wake? Is it A, The Twilight Zone? Is it B, Twin Peaks? Is it C, Stephen King, The Mist? Or is it D, Lost?
I'm good when you guys are. This could go either way, though. There's a couple answers in there that could work.
I feel like there's a few answers that work here.
Yes, yeah, and I feel like they pretty much all do.
Whatever. I'm going this.
I'm gonna go with my answer.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, reveal, please.
I haven't watched any of these things, so
Twin Peaks, and Dom, what did you put?
I went Mist.
So, although both Lost and pretty much Stephen King in general heavily influenced Alan Wake, Twin Peaks has probably the most direct references in the game. So the answer is B, Twin Peaks.
Some damn fine coffee.
I wanted to make a Twin Peaks reference while I wrote down my answer, but I was like, I still haven't watched this show.
Oh, you gotta
All
watch
I know
it.
is that Kyle
Honestly, you gotta watch the
Coughlin's in the show.
The most recent one was really fucking good too.
The final question in round 3. What horror franchise has not yet crossed over with Dead by Daylight? Is it A, Hellraiser? Is it B, Saw? Is it C, Tales from the Crypt? Or is it D, Evil Dead? Is that your answer, Dom?
Did you see it?
Sorry, yeah.
I didn't see it.
No,
what were the three?
What horror franchise has not yet crossed over with Dead by Daylight? Is it A, Hellraiser? Is it B, Saw? Is it C, Tales from the Crypt? Or is it D, Evil Dead?
I'm going with Crypt.
Everyone gets the point. It is indeed Tales from the Crypt. When I was looking up all of the things that have crossed over, like, the list is very fucking long. Like,
yeah, I'm surprised. I don't think I've ever seen anything for Saw or Hellraiser, so that like threw me off a little bit.
Tales
from the Crypt.
Saw was what's the girl's name? What's the girl's name?
Oh, I don't know.
The one in the pig mask.
Oh, the one in the pig mask. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I've only seen that one Saw movie.
She was the killer.
Who's the bad guy in that one that we watched, or the one that I watched, I think.
She was the killer. What were the other ones? Evil Dead. I know Ash was there.
Yeah.
And then what was the other one you said?
Hellraiser.
Oh, Hellraiser. I don't know.
It's Pinhead.
So,
Pinhead, I don't think.
Things that have appeared as crossovers: Halloween, Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
Texas Chainsaw,
Left 4 Dead, Nightmare on Elm Street, Saw, Evil Dead, Stranger Things, Silent Hill, Resident Evil, Hellraiser, The Ring, Attack on Titan,
I think they just had skins.
And then
I think they added Titans as killers.
it says costumes
I
based
don't
on
remember
Attack
how
on
it
Titan
worked.
will appear as DLC. I don't know how that fully shakes down. And then
I
Dead
knew
by
that.
Daylight has appeared in Death Garden, For Honor, and Move or Die. I don't know what 2 of those things are. All right, that's
As a kid, I used to watch Mad TV. Like, I was a child. I shouldn't have been watching Mad TV to begin with. But after Mad TV was on, Tales from the Crypt would come on, and that shit fucking terrified me.
Oh man, I was like staying up all night watching it. I used to be obsessed with Tales from the Crypt, and the movies were so good too.
Oh, I do have one more question. Whoops. According to a recent poll by Screen Rant, who or what is the best horror movie villain? Is it A, Michael Myers? Is it B, Freddy Krueger? Is it C, Ghostface? Or is it D, Hannibal Lecter?
When was this poll?
This year.
Right.
I don't think this is right, but I'm going to write it down anyway.
By Screen Rant, you said?
Yes.
I'm good when you guys are.
I have an answer. I feel like it's one of 2.
Hit me with the reveals.
I don't think it's right. I think this is like the wrong.
We got Michael Myers, we have Hannibal, and Dom, I can't read yours.
I went with Hannibal.
It
I
is
went with Hannibal
indeed
D.
Hannibal.
Wait, why would the guy from the Eric Andre
Oh.
show fucking like? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I believe that is all the questions. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know how to wrap this up otherwise, other than, let's see. Let me tally up these points added onto your totals currently. So this will put Dom at. Oh wait, I
Like
don't.
you have like a legitimate calculator over there, like a big fucking.
Let's see. So Dom is currently sitting at 9 plus that plus.
It's the paper away.
Phew. Dom's score shot up. Mike is at that plus that
That
plus
this
this,
plus that
and Todd is sitting at this plus this
plus that.
plus. So, the new scoreboard to round out this week. Let me just finalize this.
I'm gonna have to go back over this and make sure you got my points correctly.
Check the tape. What's funny is I don't. I feel like Mike is kind of still in the same spot, even though he got a lot of points. The biggest gap closed was between Todd and Dom. So Mike is now at 59 points. Todd is at
let's go.
72 points. And Dom is at 77 points.
Ooh.
Unless I am missing. No, I got that. Okay.
Tom had me by 9 before today, I think. So.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, I feel like
guys
this
have to go
last
fast.
round, you and Mike both gained some heavy ground. Dom only got a few correct in the final round. So that was the biggest gap closer for the two of you. So that'll about do it for our special little Halloween bonus game episode. Yeah, I mean, we don't need to bullshit anymore. We can kind of just head mosey on out of here. Thank you for tuning in for episode 339. I don't even know. Let me just check. Saying numbers out loud, and then everything just melts in my brain. I believe this is episode 339.
399.
It is episode 339, our little Halloween game show extravaganza. The next couple of episodes might be a little, I don't know how they're going to play out exactly. But like I said at the top of the show, if you're looking for the PTC Movie Club October episodes, those will probably not air until November. So we apologize for any any of you that were really looking forward to hearing those episodes next week, they will be pushed a little bit just because of scheduling conflicts. As always, you can find everything we do at passthecontroller.io. You can follow all of us on the internet. I'm at bgroom. Mike is at _Michaelpath. Todd is at Toddy_by_nature. Dom is at PDC_one_spark. You can follow at passcontroller across social media. You can help us in a million different ways. Tune into our live stream tomorrow. Share us on social media. Do all those lovely things. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. And until next time.